हेलो गाइस, वेलकम बैक अगेन टू अनदर लाइव स्ट्रीम। एंड आज हम लोग गेंशिन इम्पैक्ट को ख़त्म करने वाले। नहीं, मजाक कर रहा हूँ, ये गेम अभी बहुत टाइम है। कोशिश करूँगा गा सकूँ।
What's the hurry?
बिजली कुछ ज़्यादा ही करंट नहीं रही है यार। I have to fight from the higher ground. Hello, higher ground.
I'll race you there! Bet you can't keep up with me! Bet you can't keep up with me!
কি হয়েছে এখন কথা বলতে পারবো না দাঁড়াও
What's the hurry?
I'll never surrender.
Freeze! Don't get frostbite. Ha! Dodge this! Ha! Ha! I'm not done.
Alright, let it rain. You got me.
Take me back.
gonna happen मुझे नोवे लेके नहीं था
Oh, how exciting! I'll catch up. I'll catch up. I must leave no stone unturned. Someone needs assistance. race you there!
It's working. It's working. Come on, come on, come on, it's working. Come on, it's working. I'm very close. Hey, hey, this is how you kill a monster in Genshin Impact. Sit there and shoot. Yep. This is how you kill a monster. third time I'm going, okay?
I'll race you there!
Not again. Bro, फिर से मुझे अंदर जाना। वाह, ये क्या हो गया? I hope ये आखिरी बार हो। Fingers crossed. I hope this mission is complete.
Get ready for the gliding champion of Mondstadt!
Hmm.
I'll race you there! Bet you can't keep up with...
Bitch, you can't keep up with me.
Ad Astra... Thank you for I won't let you down!
Hmm.
Please speak to President Soumit.
How can I improve my culinary skills?
Unrelenting patience and the willpower to move mountains. The essence of the Hame no
How can I improve my culinary skills?
mountains and
Please speak to President Soumit. I'm just a helper.
Okay. Unrelenting patience and the willpower to move mountains.
That's a good decision. Can go to traveling.
How can I improve my culinary skills?
Of the Hame no art is to move mountains and unrelenting
Please speak to
willpower.
President Soumit. I'm just a helper.
Okay. Unrelenting patience to move mountains.
How can I improve my culinary skills?
The essence of the Hame no art. Okay. Have the patience to move mountains. Unrelenting patience and the willpower to move mountains.
Chalo. Take care. Thank you. Goodbye. Bye bye. See you. Tata.
How can I improve my
Please
culinary
speak to President
skills?
Soumit. I'm just a helper.
Bye. Goodbye.
Okay. Unrelenting patience and the willpower to move mountains.
How can I improve my culinary skills?
Please speak to President Soumit. I'm just a helper.
Okay. Unrelenting patience and the willpower to move mountains.
How can I improve my culinary
Please speak to
skills?
President Soumit. I'm just a helper.
Now. Weird.
Okay. Unrelenting patience and the willpower to move mountains.
How can I improve my culinary skills?
The essence of the Hame no art is to have the patience to move mountains and unrelenting
Please speak to President Sangha. I'm just...
Okay, okay.
How can I
Unrelenting
improve my
patience and
culinary
willpower to move
skills?
mountains.
Please speak to President Sangha.
The
I'm just...
essence of the Ame Noma art is to have the patience to move mountains and unrelenting willpower.
How
Okay,
can I
okay.
improve my culinary skills?
Unrelenting patience and willpower to move mountains.
Now let's go back to the places. We
Please
have to go
speak to
back.
President Sangha. I'm just a helper.
This should be
See,
where
find
Kokomi
Yara.
said to meet her. Do you still remember this place?
Mm-hmm.
Paimon remembers we came by here last time we visited Watatsumi Island. That was back when you did your stint as captain of Swordfish too. Paimon's curious whether the resistance troops still remember you. Things on the island must have changed a lot since then. Oh, shall we take a look around?
If the enemy outnumbers you, seek their weakness and exploit it. If you outnumber the enemy, seek unequivocal domination and crush them. Marauders on the waterfront are supplied by sea. Burning their ships is the path to success.
General Goro, sir, do you have a verdict?
More or less. From the directives left behind by Her Excellency, we can surmise that a Fatui ship is moored nearby. This explains their aggressive posture. We could split into two teams, one to draw their attention, and the other to circle around behind enemy lines and set fire to their ship. They'd have nowhere to run. Then again, Madame Kokomi made clear that we are not to split up without sufficient forces. We'd risk being picked off one by one until our whole line of defense disintegrated.
Sir, shall I send for reinforcements?
I doubt there's time. Based on their movements, they'd likely be gone before our troops arrived. Her Excellency's directives also stipulate that we should wait in ambush and avoid making the first move. Since we lack sufficient troops, I don't think we can afford to engage the enemy at this time.
Sir, we're just gonna stand by and watch them leave? Surely there must be another way.
Her Excellency's directives also state help may arrive when all seems lost. As for where this help is supposed to come from,
Hey, Goro! What are you guys up to?
Captain, you've returned to Watatsumi Island.
That's great! Her Excellency's directives are as reliable as ever. You've arrived just in time. Recently, the remnants of the Fatui forces have been unusually active. We've been monitoring their movements, waiting in ambush here. Unfortunately, we don't have the manpower to split into two teams. Can we ask you to keep them occupied?
Hard to say no when it's the Fatui. Whatever they're planning, we won't let them get away with it.
Good. There's not a moment to lose. We'll go behind enemy lines and sabotage their ship. Watch yourselves.
Seems like the Resistance still remembers us. Come on, let's help them get this situation under control.
Yeah, we have to help them.
You'll get frostbite.
Leave it all to me.
Let's end this quickly! I will end your death.
No one escapes my sights.
Let's not waste time. It's time.
As a dutiful maid would.
No problem.
Cool it!
I slip dodge this. Cut platter.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Cool it.
Cooked food. Disgusting.
Steady as stone.
This moment will be frozen in time. This isn't good.
You need to hurry up.
Freeze.
Let it rain.
Cool it.
Leave it all to me.
What's the hurry?
Comrades, they've set the ship on fire. An arson attack. Curse them. They leave us no choice but to attack. Comrades, let's make them regret it. No slacking off.
Cool it.
No escape.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. This should be fun.
Freeze.
What's the hurry?
Cool it.
Oh, so sorry.
Freeze.
This is bad. That seemed to work.
This isn't over.
No excuse for
Dodge
slacking.
this.
My duty dies at an end.
Get him.
That seemed to work.
I'll race you there.
Be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Steady as
Myself.
Cool it.
That all you got?
Dodge this.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Cool it.
Be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Let it rain.
I see through you.
I must leave no stone unturned. It was my honor to serve you.
Use this first. This is trouble.
Freeze. Dodge this.
Finally, some quiet.
We were lucky to have you here. We'd have no way to prevent their escape without you.
What's that you're holding? Is it the directives from Kokomi? Let Paimon see. Oh, wow. This is a whole book. Is it all Kokomi's directives?
Yeah. Well, no, not all of them. I have 5 more volumes with me.
Are you serious?
Her Excellency always plans for every scenario. Plus, these are her general operational directives, which are more comprehensive than most. Still, we're fortunate to have them. They make sure we're prepared for every eventuality, no matter how complex.
Oh, I'm me a heck of a long time.
Captain, are you back on Watatsumi Island to lead Swordfish 2 again? We've all been feeling your absence. Her Excellency says that now is a time of peace, and that we should reduce the size of the military and focus on helping the civilian population return to normal life. About half of us are still organized into task forces, supporting the platoons. The other half have been given various other functions like patrol, construction, and farming. Of course, not everyone's happy about it. The other day, an old buddy of mine was grumbling about being forced to build houses. Said they'd have to drag him away from the front line, kicking and screaming.
The spirit of the resistance? Anyway, we're here because Kokomi invited us to the victory feast. Do you know where we could find her, Gorb?
I believe Her Excellency is currently at. There were reports of a possible disturbance over there. We should probably get going ourselves. And I'm sensing a growing unease among them, but I don't know what's. They used to tell me all their concerns, but whatever this is, they're keeping it hidden. I don't like it one bit.
Okay.
I suspect there's trouble afoot.
Sure. I'll see what I can do.
Sounds good. Ready when you are.
Yep.
Just what will we come across this time?
Okay, now that's a beautiful viewpoint.
Wait, aren't you... Captain is... Oh, it is you! Oh, you have our gratitude. Watatsumi Island wouldn't have... I wasn't with Swordfish 2. But I did see you. Oh, you really gave it to those shogunate samurai in the fight of honor. Oh, it was quite the show. Is there anything you need from me? I'm at your service. On edge. In fairness, the battle isn't long over, and victory's declared, and all of a sudden, the fighting's over. But people can't just snap back into normal life again. I don't know what else it could be, but what I do know is that as long as Her Excellency is with us, and all the more so now that you're back, seriously, if there's ever anything you need...
What a nice guy. Let's...
Yep. Let's go ask some other people.
I've definitely seen you somewhere, but unsettled. Not that I would. We're at peace now, finally, and I, for one, intend to make the most of it. My life right now is about two things and two things only. The sun
And the sea
and the
breeze.
sea breeze.
Huh. Seems he's about to fall asleep. Let's...
Ugh, I don't understand what Her Excellency is thinking. I mean, peace talks? Give me a break. Why would she agree to that?
Exactly. Everyone knows you can't trust the Tenryo Commission. I heard they've been secretly coordinating with the Fatui and plan to continue their attacks.
Wait, for real? You're sure of this?
Positive. Some of our guys had a run-in with a few Fatui. They caught them conspiring together firsthand.
I knew it! The Tenryo Commission are a bunch of crooks. They'll never change. Honestly, it's kind of naive for Her Excellency to take them at their word, isn't it?
Shh! Keep your voice down. Someone's coming.
Hey there. What you talking about?
Captain, you're back. Do you think we should tell the captain?
No, let's not mention it.
I'm sure the captain would... welcome back to...
Her Excellency should be in the village at
Paimon definitely...
Admit it!
We know you've been secretly supplying the Tenryo commit. I knew something was off about it.
I'm innocent.
Ha! You're as guilty as they come. You never should have been allowed to set foot on this island. Take him away.
Wait! Kokomi! Something's going down over here!
Your Excellency! This merchant is... Our surveillance shows that in his whole time here, he has made numerous...
I haven't.
That will do. Let's not let ourselves get too worked up here, shall we? Matsuda, Uchimura, I understand that you're concerned for the safety of Watatsumi Island. But before we make any decisions over whether this merchant is guilty or not, we must give him the chance to explain himself. If he's guilty, excuse me, sir.
Of course. I'm a trader on the island.
And why should we believe you? So what? That doesn't prove they took it. And even if they did, it'll...
What? The Tenryo Commissioner colluding with the Fatui now? I suppose it is true.
What, the Tenryo Commission? We met a representative of the Kujo clan recently. It doesn't seem like... But on the way over here,
It has been brought to my attention, yes. We are scheduled to begin peace talks with the Tenryo Commission soon. The Kamisato clan has arranged for them to take place in a neutral location. Kujo-Sara and I will be accompanied by our guards. We will use the talks to discuss future plans in detail. But just as arrangements for the peace talks began to fall into place, I started hearing rumors of collusion between the Kujo clan and the Fatui. Allegedly, their goal is to completely wipe out Watatsumi Island. If that's the case, then the peace talks are likely a trap. Even the Kamisato clan could be involved. Sir, are you—
Yes, it's the truth. I swear.
Very well. However...
Yes, of course.
Matsuda? Uchimura?
Well received, Your Ex.
Good. Now, Traveler, I mean, Captain of Swordfish Platoon Section 2, would you join me in the investigation? Hattie, soldier. For the time being, besides, I'm sure you won't be on Watatsumi Island forever. Whatever titles we may have, we're
If we do find the merchant's goods in the hands of the Fatui, it'll prove he's innocent. Whatever's going...
This must be the Fatui camp that the merchant was talking about. From the looks of it, it used to be a Hilichurl camp. Who knows why the Fatui occupied it?
Looks pretty heavily guarded. How are we supposed to get in?
Not by brute force, that's for sure. But that's not a problem. The terrain here gives us an advantage, and we haven't given away our position so far. Our enemy is in the light, while we are in the shadows. Strategically, we have the upper hand. Option 1. Take the king, and it's checkmate. The Fatui's presence in Inazuma is weak at present. Nothing more than a few scattered remnants. If we strike from above and take down their leader first, the rest of them will be hard-pressed to put up a serious fight. Option 2. Hit them where it hurts. Over there, for example, a store of gunpowder cakes. If we manage to discreetly set the gunpowder alight without alerting them, it would deal them a devastating blow. They'd be caught completely off guard. Both their morale and fighting capacity would be severely impaired. Option 3. Use the environment against them. We're close to the sea here, so the air is very humid. I can gather the water vapor, you add a touch of lightning, and together we...
Wow.
That will depend on our assessment of a surprise attack from the air. With an explosion, we could rapidly reduce their numbers without a protracted battle. But absolute stealth would be required during the operation, or we'd risk exposing ourselves. If we decide to take advantage of the environment, we should be prepared for a lengthy siege. So, it seems that that you share my strategic sensibilities. This is my preferred tactic. Let's work together to give them the...
Dues. No escape.
The explosion was roughly the size I expected. Hopefully we've given them a fright.
Leaving so soon? Prepare yourself.
Don't get frostbite.
Rust and rebuild!
Cool it.
Prepare yourself.
Freeze.
Yeah! Allow me!
Leaving so soon? Pay your dues.
Rust and rebuild!
No escape.
Ha! Billowing surge!
Dodge this.
Prepare yourself.
Freeze.
A brush!
Oh, so sorry. Dodge this.
Allow me!
Leaving so soon? You can't run from death. Well, have a load of this.
Wind blade. With the wind.
Rust and rebuild!
Let's move. You can't run! Well,
No one escapes my sight! Let's move out.
this isn't over.
Freeze.
Allow me!
Get it together. Miscalculated.
Yeah.
Excellent work.
All thanks to your genius tactics.
Actually, even the best tactics live or die on the strength of those executing them. Winning a battle takes a concerted effort from everyone involved. Victory never belongs to a single person.
Now that you mention it, Paimon... Hey!
I must admit... What's there...
All right.
Time to look around.
Hey, look here. Could these belong to the merchant? There's a lot. So these are the Fatui food supplies? They look... Oh, this place is chock full of bomb-making materials. Kokumi! Kokumi!
I see. Oh, nothing. I just zoned out for a moment. Let's see here. Yes, these are the stolen goods, all right. medicine, farming tools. All essential for post-war recovery. And he was probably stockpiling them until he could make a handsome profit. By contrast, it's doubtful that the Tenryou Commission has any need of these items, so the idea that he was supplying them doesn't make a lot of sense. In all likelihood, he's just an opportunistic merchant. Nothing quite as scandalous as Matsuda and Uchimura had imagined.
We're not just gonna give them back to him and let him go, are we?
Don't worry. I had already, in my recently issued post-war temporary decree, I included restrictions on the prices of essential everyday goods. These items will ultimately reach the
like a
people
fish
at a
queen
reasonable
from backside.
price. If he had...
Kokumi,
It's a low energy...
huh?
Nothing. It's not long now until...
Got it!
My goods! Thank you, Your Excellency. You see, I told...
I'm not so sure. You could have easily
Based on the information we gathered from the Fatui camp, there's nothing to suggest he had any correspondence. Had it been the case, then knowing how the Fatui operates, they would have left some...
But what if...
No ifs, no buts. We've recovered the goods.
Apology.
Guess we got carried away.
what did I tell you? You army numbskulls don't have a clue.
Sir, I'm afraid you have already admitted to being the owner of these...
Wait, Your Excellency, whose side are you on here?
I have no business taking sides. Just as merit must be recognized, mistakes must be penalized.
Wait a minute,
Well, don't just stand there. Take him...
Your Excellency, he says all the goods belong to him. Those of a Tenryou Commission emblem are probably his, but not the rest. Especially these ones. They're clearly for shrine use.
It seems the Fatui simply dumped all their stolen goods in one place. Leave the shrine paraphernalia to me. As for the rest, I'll leave you to sift through and... I know, that's a lot to...
Not at all, But if I may, Your Excellency, maybe there were no signs of collusion in this case, but our people know what they saw. Something is going on between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui. I know the peace talks are coming up, so...
I understand your concern. I'm going to take these items back to the Sangonomiya Shrine.
Yep. And here we are for the walk.
Watatsumi Island observes different customs than the rest of Inazuma. I imagine it must all seem a little alien to you.
Alien? Hello?
It's been a long time since I last came to this village. There's been a lot to deal with recently. Next time you visit, I'll take you to visit Watatsumi Island's old shrine. You know, the earliest shrine on Watatsumi Island was not located in Sangonomiya. It was close to the Statue of the Seven. Back then, the people of this island recognized the shogun's existence, despite not venerating her as the shogunate do. But after she struck down our protector deity, the shrine was abandoned. Relations between Watatsumi Island and the shogunate have soured ever since. Mistrust has become deep-rooted over time. I've been hoping to raise all this at the peace talks and discuss it properly. Grievances have to be let go eventually.
Your Excellency, what brings you out this way on your busy schedule? Oh my, you're looking a little worse for wear. You need to take better care of yourself.
Your Excellency, I beg you, heed a word of advice. After all this time fighting the Shogun's army, peace is not something that can simply be declared. If we reconcile with them, the god who once protected us will have died in vain.
Come on, that's ancient history. Besides, the fighting is barely over. We should be grateful to be at peace once more.
I know, it's just...
I appreciate your concerns. I will consider the options carefully, and be sure to proceed appropriately.
Wonderful. We're all...
Oh, Your Excellency? Well, I'll be... fancy meeting you at a place... do you know, my daughter's enrolled herself in the Shrine Maiden selection process this year. If she makes it into Sangonomiya, I'll be one very happy mother. You're a kind and gracious leader. She'd be in very good hands. I'm always telling my daughter that if she gets the chance to learn from Her Excellency directly, she must make just look at Her Excellency still.
Well, if she comes to Sangonomiya...
Your Excellency. Boy, am I glad you're here. As you know, agricultural output has taken a pretty big hit this year. Let me bring you up to speed on the latest...
Oh, Your Excellency!
Your Excellency!
Please, remain calm, though, for the longer ones. I'd prefer it... Are you all right? This kind of thing is water off a duck's back for you, huh?
Your Excellency, here you are.
And here comes another one.
There's been a situation. We're still waiting on the delivery of a whole batch of ceremonial items. I'm beginning to worry that they've...
Oh! We retrieved...
Really? That's fantastic. I sorted through all the petitions received. Also, according to the schedule, you're just in time for your meeting today on the development of the text...
That's today?
Yes. The two young ladies have arrived safely. We're just
I see.
Yay! The victory feat!
That's the...
Great! See you tomorrow.
At least the war has ceased for the time being. Not bad at all.
Should be a bit better bandaged up like this.
Go.
Better bandaged up like this.
Okay, let's change the time.
here yet. That's weird. She doesn't seem like the type to show up late to things. Let's wait a little longer. How is she still not here? Do you think she could be in trouble?
Good.
Let's go ask that soldier over there.
Are you looking for Her Excellency? I'm afraid she isn't here at the moment.
So strange. Guess we
Not necessarily. If I... let me see. Yes, number 98. Should a visitor from afar come to see me, and should my whereabouts be unknown, direct them to proceed southward until they arrive at a tree with the footnote stipulates. As far as I'm concerned...
Kokomi really does think of everything. Are you sure this is the right place? It feels like we keep heading deeper into the middle of nowhere. Hey, doesn't that tree look like the one she described in... Kokomi! So this is where you ran off to. We were gonna meet up and...
I apologize.
You got sick? Look...
No. It's nothing like that.
You run on energy?
No, it's just a figure of speech. You noticed? I guess I haven't quite mastered the ability to hide how I'm feeling. To be honest, I'm not really cut out to be a leader. At first, my dream was to read up on military strategy and perhaps become an advisor. Constantly communicating with people, trying to retain their morale, having to read between the lines, making sure everyone gets the recognition they deserve. It's such hard work. You're somehow supposed to make people feel wonderful, just from being in your presence, while also commanding their respect. It doesn't come naturally to me. And truth be told, it's something I never wanted for myself. But because of my bloodline, I was always going to end up being the Divine Priestess, sooner or later. Like it or not, it's just the way it is. So, whenever I feel overwhelmed, I come here to just lose myself in a book and relax for a while. Don't worry, it doesn't affect my work. I handed over preparations for the victory feast to someone else. I have to make a speech tonight, and I mustn't give the troops any—
Is there anything we can do to—
I should be— I was reading a book last time I was here, but... I only—
We'll find it for you, and then we'll read it out to you.
You do that for... I'm really lucky you came back to Watatsumi Island.
It looks like there's a way in over there. Whoa. So does Kokomi make time to deal with Sangonomiya? This is a lot of work for... Let's track down that book and... Hey, look! Swordfish Captain came back today.
That's just, Give it here!
Guess that was the wrong one. It's gotta be this one. Look, there's even a bookmark. Ooh, it's pretty dense. Well, let's take... Kokomi, is this the book?
I'm not sure, actually. Could you...
Kokomi? Oh no, she's found tonight's the victory to mention that the peace talks are just around the corner. You sure that... She...
Avoid disaster. The war's over. Did you see?
Yep, you've been out for...
I haven't slept that peacefully in so long. That's gotta be 3 whole energy points right there. Thank you. Well, we better get ourselves over there.
Woohoo! Kokomi...
It looks like everything's in place for the feast. But I still need to give a quick speech before the festivities begin.
Oh, how much...
Don't worry, I've got plenty. Thanks to you.
That's great!
Welcome, everyone! Today is the day that we celebrate our victory. Recently, our war with the Shogun's army came to an end, and we finally saw the abolition of the Vision Hunt Decree. None of us can know what the Inazuma of the future will look like. But tomorrow, I meet with the Tenryou Commission for... Thank you all for your valiant efforts throughout. This feast is held in honor of each and every one of you gathered here today. I hope all of you get to relax. Tonight seems to have gone off without a hitch. And people tend to be more open when they're in a good mood. Could I ask you to go around and see what... I still have no further leads regarding the issue of and I'm concerned that something might happen at tomorrow's peak.
Okay, sure.
Watatsumi Island is finally at peace, and recently... Well, the biggest thing for us is that we can finally get back. During the hostilities, the open sea was full of... When the catch wasn't good, we'd all go hungry. Oh, the poor kid. We'd go to bed ravenous. I hear you're captain of Swordfish too, is that right? Well, thank you.
Oh, no.
Come on, take it.
Okay, well...
Hey there! Care for some fruit and vegetables? Nature's remedy when you overdo the barbecue. Are you referring to the It's funny you should say that the soldier, he's been acting strange these days. Always shouting and waving his spear around when he's got nothing to do. He scared the heck out of me a few times. It's a miracle the fighting has finally come to an end. Yeah, I really hope we don't go making any more trouble for ourselves. Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have...
Sounds promising.
Someone is trading over there. Let's go and see.
Huh? Wait, don't. You actually came back. I thought you'd abandon...
Nuh-uh. We would never run from a...
Huh. Is that so? Do you remember what the most important thing is to the resist? You got that right. So I'm gonna put you to the... I'll answer your questions.
What do you think? Are we gonna do this?
What's...
blade! Disappear!
You.
You're a strong fighter. No wonder Her Excellence. You really do have a warrior's will. Then maybe you can understand. Captain, comrade. We made it up. The story about the Tenryo Commission colluding with the Fatui.
What? Poor Kokomi's been worried sick. You're telling... What the heck were you thinking?
Yes, that's exactly what peace talks. Everyone's been drawn in by the idea. What's to stop the Tenryo Commission from stabbing us in the back? And what's to stop the Raiden Shogun from issuing another vision hunt? We are the resistance. We can't trust the Tenryo Commission, or surely you agree with...
His point does kinda make sense. Yeah. Are you serious?
Don't take that tone with me, acting like you're above all. For the sake of victory, we embody the warrior's will to the fullest. You'd have me just put down my weapon and start living like an ordinary person, but how can I? Every time I see them there in my mind's eye, it reminds me that I can never forgive the Tenryo Commission. I guess you're not one of us. Well, whatever. Go ahead and tell...
Too late? Darn. Doesn't seem like it... What are we gonna do?
Dodge this!
The whole thing about the Tenryo Commission colluding, they wanted the peace...
I see. I'm fine. Don't worry. This is my fault. If only I'd perceived what they were feeling earlier, it never would have come to this. I think I understand what Kozin means when he says it's too... The talks don't begin until tomorrow, but both sides have already sent their guards to the location. They are responsible for making sure the area is safe and secure. I highly suspect that one of Kozin's pro-war co-conspirators will have
Well, that's no good.
That won't work. Firstly, the act of... It would almost certainly push the pro-war faction in... Not to mention that we have no idea how many of Watatsumi Island's soldiers are involved.
Sounds like a really tricky situation.
Don't let it worry you. What's done is done. These soldiers crossed the line, but the blame is not theirs alone. Let's meet here again tomorrow.
Okay, next.
Well, the peace talks are upon us. Here. These are some directives I wrote last night. These negotiations are complex, to be sure, but I thought about it carefully and realized there are no more than 187 possible outcomes. I took the liberty of writing the...
Whoa. Let's see. Fierce dispute, violent escalation. Wow. There's...
Glad to hear it. These peace talks are... But Anium, as the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, this responsibility... Excellent.
Let's go over there and see what. Well, there is the peace talk.
It's been a while, Kujo-Sara. I believe the last time we met was on the battlefield.
Yes, where you dealt my forces quite the devastating blow. But before we go any further, what are you doing here?
That's right. He's here to bear witness to the proceedings. He experienced the war between us firsthand, and has made an enormous contribution towards securing the peace we have today. I couldn't think of a more suitable candidate.
Seems reasonable. Then let's get straight into it. The first item is the Maritime Administration issue. During wartime, we restricted fishing rights for Watatsumi vessels in Narukami waters. We intend to remove these restrictions, but going forward, any of your vessels that fish in our waters will have to pay taxes in accordance with Narukami legislation in order to bring their catch back to Watatsumi.
That's fine, but if they're paying taxes, they should also be entitled to protection from the Tenryou Commission while in your waters. Any losses they sustain due to issues of public security will need to be compensated by the Tenryou Commission.
Accepted. Let's add that to the peace treaty. I can assure you that your vessels will be quite safe in our hands.
Negotiations seem to be going pretty smoothly.
The next item has to do with the movement of people and military authority. In the past, our people have been subjected to lengthy interrogations on arrival in Watatsumi, and the same has been true for your people on arrival to Narukami. Economic cooperation between our islands has suffered greatly as a consequence. Few merchants are now willing to engage in inter-island commerce. Since the war is now over, I propose that we have the Yashiro Commission appoint a business council to oversee trade between our two islands.
The problem there is that trade is a reciprocal affair. We'll need to involve merchants from both sides in this process if it is to succeed. We cannot give the Yashiro Commission full authority.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Watatsumi Island facing severe shortages of many essential goods at the moment? Having the Yashiro Commission organize everything centrally would work in your favor.
True, we're experiencing some shortages, but we will recover in due course. Between the diverse range of goods we can produce ourselves and our strong trade links with other areas, we are capable of sourcing everything we need. Not to mention that your proposal would require separate talks with the Kamisato clan. If they've yet to sanction it, I believe you are going beyond the remit of the Tenryou Commission's authority.
Let's leave that aside for now, then. On to the military question. Watatsumi Island's forces will need to come back under the jurisdiction of the Tenryou Commission.
That just isn't feasible. Not in the short term, at least.
With all due respect, feasibility doesn't come into it. The Tenryou Commission alone has ultimate responsibility for Inazuma's national security. We cannot allow Watatsumi Island to be the sole exception to this rule indefinitely.
You Kujo scum! Colluding with the Fatui isn't low enough for you already. You just want to take everything away from us. Comrades, never trust the Kujo! Let's get them! Protect Madame Kujo!
Number 16. No, wait. 67? Or is it 73? Which one is it?
fun, but hold off for the moment. Stand down, Tadakatsu! The situation has changed. Please stand by for further orders. Rest assured, I am fully aware of your concerns, but I will deal with the situation from here. Madam Kujo, this is rather serious. I believe you owe Watatsumi Island an explanation?
Excuse me for a moment. Nobody makes another move until I have finished investigating. You two, here, now!
Okay.
Speak! Collusion with the Fatui? Is this true?
I wouldn't exactly call it collusion as such.
We were approached by a few Fatui. They mentioned a potential cooperation to keep the war against Watatsumi Island going. At the time, I felt like we could give it a try. After all, there'd be nothing to lose.
But we were extremely careful. We didn't agree to anything. We just said they could maybe start by heading to Watatsumi Island and stirring things up a little. Then we'd see how it went. With respect, ma'am, there was no collusion. It was just a one-off conversation. How anyone from Watatsumi Island even found out about it, I have no idea.
That's enough. When we return, there will be consequences. Might I remind you that this is the Fatui? Have you completely forgotten what they did to us? You should be having no interaction with them whatsoever, let alone entertaining offers of cooperation. So, what did they want out of it?
The Fatui's main forces have already left Inazuma. The few who approached us seemed like they wanted to settle a score for their boss.
Oh, her subordinates. So they're out for revenge. They want to keep Inazuma in a state of turmoil. One day, I will hunt them down. Every last one. We bear responsibility for this issue. My sincere apologies. I have my own negligence to blame for this state of affairs. Please, grant us another chance to continue the peace talks.
But of course, Madam Kujo. I have every confidence in your ability to resolve this situation. For the time being, however, there is evidently some discord within the Tenryou Commission's ranks. I would therefore not feel comfortable releasing Watatsumi Island's forces into your command at this time.
It seems that I must acquiesce. I will lay this issue aside for now, but we shall revisit it as soon as the Tenryou Commission has resolved our internal issues. As for the trade issues we raised, I will discuss options with the Yashiro Commission and make sure both sides have ample participation in the final arrangement.
Seems like Kujo-Sara's on the defensive now. These negotiations should be smooth sailing from here on out.
I never knew the grand strategist of Watatsumi Island was a skilled negotiator, as well as a formidable commander. I hope that when we meet again, we can continue these sit-down discussions. Settling our differences on the battlefield is rather taxing. I think we can leave things there for today. Once I get back, I will conduct a thorough investigation into the Tenryou Commission's internal issues.
I should inform you that we took out a Fatui camp recently. I suspect that before long, they will attempt to re-establish contact with your people in the hope of procuring some assistance. I recommend you say and do nothing on the matter for the time being, lest you tip them off and they disappear. Wait for them to come to you. That way, you can capture them all in one fell swoop.
I will bear this in mind. Thank you. I shall take my leave now. Until we meet again.
Your Excellency, we...
Let's discuss it after we get back.
Now let's head back to there.
Your Excellency, you knew?
I have already been informed on the reasons for your action. You believe the Tenryo Commission to be untrustworthy and sought to sabotage the peace talks and reignite the war. Fortunately, the end result exposed and thwarted a secret Tenryo Commission plot. Yet, this was purely incidental, and the end certainly did not justify your means.
But Your Excellency, so many comrades have sacrificed themselves in the line of duty. If we stop now, aren't all of our efforts going to waste? I want to keep fighting. I want ultimate victory, even if it means I have to pay the ultimate price.
I understand your sentiments, but you cannot simply impose your will and expect others to bear the consequences. During the war, there were highs and there were lows, and in the end, there was a glorious victory. For you, perhaps the experience was one of great excitement. But you saw nothing of the countless others who will remember the war quite differently. Most people suffered terribly through Watatsumi Island's people yearn for peace because they have long since given all they had to the war effort. They are tired of treading water and don't need you dragging them back underneath once again.
But...
I understand, I do. And the fault is not... It was largely an oversight on...
It's not your fault, Your Excellency. Either way, we are ready to accept...
Very well. Then I hereby declare...
What?
That as of today, I am founding a new... You and your comrades will all be welcome to join. But be...
Your Excellency...
I have concluded from today's peace talks that the Kujo clan cannot achieve absolute peace and stability in the near future. It is right that Watatsumi Island moves towards peace. I don't want to hear from any of you again until all of you can take on 2 shogunate samurai at a time. All right, dismissed. And if there is, there will be no more leniency from me.
Yes, ma'am. From now on, thank you for this opportunity, Your Excellency. We'll report to General Goro...
I think that's finally everything in hand. I can feel my energy levels starting to drop.
The hideout. Okay. Coming.
Thank you for everything. With your help, peace has been restored on Watatsumi. Recovering. Slowly, but surely. I should be raring to go before too long. Today was a reminder that I don't cope well in situations with lots of people. I've improved, but I still get nervous when more than a handful of people are involved. I think I might get Goro to handle the negotiations next time. Do you think so? To be honest, I'm still a long way off what's expected of it. In the past, I was concerned only with winning the war, but I realize now that wasn't going far enough. I have a long way to go. But that's okay. In short, I've still got some maturing to do. Could you stay here on Watatsumi Island? To keep me company for a while longer?
Okay, there are many quests I have to do. and I will do them all.
Good job.
Freeze! Don't get frostbite.
Let it rain.
Dodge this.
Get over. I'm ready.
No.
Cut down. Like this.
What's the hurry? Fascinating. Don't push your luck. What's the hurry? Oh, so sorry. Cool it. Let's get down to business. What a lucky day.
No escape!
One over. Dodge this. The fairy.
Smell of treasure. Strange.
You're typing GG, welcome to the stream.
Avoid the trees. Follow me.
I taste blood.
और কি হয়ে গেছে? মনে হয়ে গেছে। Hmm. हाँ, हो जा हो जा हो जा हो जा भाई भाई। तो आज बात नहीं करनी, कल करनी है।
It's my lucky day.
Let it rain.
How's this? Finally, to the ferry.
Freeze! Don't get frostbite.
Cut down. Like this. Let me try my blade. More!
Disappear!
I'm ready. My blade!
No escape.
This will end you! Finally, to the ferry. Take this. You win. This. What's one One strike.
This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it.
Let it rain.
Freeze!
Fall before me! I'm ready!
Dodge this! Don't push. This doesn't look good.
This isn't over!
With the wind!
Fall before me!
Wind blade! Can't breathe.
No escape. I'll race you there.
Cool it!
You win! Taste my blade!
Dodge this!
I'm ready!
No one escapes my sight.
Disappear!
One strike will suffice! This will cool it! Taste my blade! Fall before me!
Hey!
Fall
can't keep up with me!
I need food.
Don't get frostbite. Dodge this. What's the... Cut down. Like this.
Earn some. हम वो वाली तलवार नोएले को देंगे. नोएले, नोएले, नोएले. The blue one.
Dodge this! This moment will be frozen in time. Freeze! What's the...
No escape!
With the wind! Yeah! Ah! Dodge this! Oh, so sorry. Ah! Ah! Freeze! Ah!
Are you here to play? Over here! The more, the merrier. Let me amuse myself a little. Over here!
Windblade! Freeze!
You really know how to get me going.
Cool it!
The more, the merrier. Over here. The systems shine longer. Are you?
Dodge this! Don't get frostbite.
The more, the merrier.
Cool it!
No one escapes my sight. Blink.
blade! Dodge this! What's the...
Over here! Let me amuse myself a little. Over here!
Wind blade!
Blink!
Cool it!
Who can I find who might Blink!
With the wind!
Over here! The more, the merrier! Blink!
Wind blade!
Look at me. Just once more.
That would be hard. Level 70. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. It's a survey after all. We have to go through. Okay, guys, I have to go. Thanks for watching the stream. आज के लिए इतना काफ़ी है. आज बहुत स्टोरी मोड हो गई. कल फिर से आएंगे. गेंशिन इम्पैक्ट हमने बहुत कवर कर लिया है.
Narukami, please. See that he stays.
जैसा लगता है हमने इनाजुमा आइलैंड यहाँ पे ख़त्म कर दिया है. शायद नारुकामी आइलैंड. Yep, we have completed it so far. So far we have completed, and yep, I guess आज के लिए इतना ही. And next time I hope हम लोग ये वाला पाएंगे. ये वाला यहाँ पे बहुत कुछ है देखने के लिए. बहुत कुछ. ये